First off, I want to say this video is dedicated to the memory of Val Kilmer. And, yeah. This, this review is dedicated to the memory of Val Kilmer. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Anyway. Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby 3. This is the Mr. Hornsby 3 show. And today, as you can see, I am reviewing the Batman Forever wave that belongs to me. The other wave belonged to my son. This wave belongs to me. And I'm also going to do some comparisons between this Batman Forever wave, the Batman and Robin wave, and compare this Batman figure to the other Batman figures I get in my collection. But first, since it is Batman month, let's start with Batman. Val Kilmer Batman. And you know what? I wish they would have used this suit throughout the whole freaking movie, instead of waiting till the end. But instead they had the Michael Keaton one. And as you can see on it, articulation is pretty good. And guess what? The cape is cloth. I really like this figure. It's got a good likeness to Val Kilmer. If you can see, got the Val Kilmer likeness right there. Overall, I like this figure. Pretty good figure. He has the grappling gun in his hand. They didn't feel like putting a battering because they didn't want it, getting loose and falling out. And as you can see, this Batman, I don't knock it over, can stand better. Alright, next up is the Riddler. I'm pretty sure a lot of people said this was probably the best figure of this wave, but I'm going to disagree. But you can tell that looks like Jim Carrey. A young Jim Carrey. Yeah, one more thing I gotta grab. So, yeah. Got his cane in his hand. And the goofy Jim Carrey look. And, of course, he knocks over the Batman. Unless it just fell from the impact. I don't know. Let me pick the Batman up. Because there was a Build-A-Figure that came with this. And, I'm going to take care of the Build-A-Figure here in a sec. Yeah, let's get this thing. Gotta do bat splits. There was a Build-A-Figure to this, so let's get it. I'm dropping stuff all over the floor. But as you can see, well, as you can see, this bat does not like Robin. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Anyway, as you can see, in the background, I have to pull the camera out a little further. So far, this review is going well. As you can see, you got the Nightmare Bat that kept hunting Batman in his dream throughout the movie, right there in the back. So yeah, and honestly, I like this Build-A-Figure. It's a really good Build-A-Figure, but all the things I like, and of course I'm a little biased because I had this figure as a kid, is this Two-Face. And honestly, I gotta say, Val Kilmer was a pretty good Batman. Jim Carrey did well as Riddler. Chris O'Donnell did well as Robin. Probably better than Marlon Wayans would have did. But, got the Two-Face, and I'm a big fan of the Two-Face because, like I said, I had Two-Face as a kid. I did have to give him a gun because he didn't come with a gun. And this is a gun that came with that 2-pack with Loomis and Michael Myers from Halloween 2. So, it's one of the guns. I got the other gun in my Loomis figure hand. But I like this. Hey, you know what? I like Tommy Lee Jones better as Two-Face than I did the other guy in Dark Knight. Because he was just much more better. I did notice that something is missing, and I just noticed that. And that's the frickin' foot plate thing that's supposed to be on this foot right here for Harvey Dent. So that takes a point off of it, but yeah, is what it is. Got the Two Faces, got the... Another thing that really irks me is they didn't put this Two-Face... They didn't do like they did with the old Two-Face figure from the original Batman Forever figure, where you had the giant coin that you could flip yourself, and yeah, it has the justice side and the bad side on it. Now, last but not least, and you know what? I had the figure of Robin as a kid as well. My biological father bought that for me. But I like this Robin figure a lot better than I do the one I had as a kid. Because, you know, it looks like Chris O'Donnell. And the suit is much more polished out and everything like that. So, that's a good thing. That's a bit blurry. The camera won't focus. But, yeah. And, you know, Robin's cape is wired. So you can do this. But yeah, I do like this Robin figure better than the one I had as a kid. Shame the Two-Face does not have the metal piece or the freaking coin. So yeah, or a gun. But you know what? It's all cool. It is all cool, man. But overall, including the Build-A-Figure Man-Bat, or, you know, Nightmare Bat, whatever you want to call it, I like this wave. It's a really good wave. And, you know, Batman Forever is one of my 3 favorite Batman movies, you know. I hated it for a while because of Jim Carrey and freaking Tommy Lee Jones' performances in it. Because they're both acting like the Joker 2.0 in it. But, like I said, I watched a video by V. Infuso where he breaks down that they were probably told to act like that, and that's probably how it would have been in the 66 show. Now, we know what the Riddler was like in the 66 show, but we never got Two-Face in the 66 show, so... But I still enjoyed Batman Forever. And, you know, Batman... See, I also grew up with these movies, so Batman Returns is number 1 for me. Then Batman 89 is number 2. Batman Forever 3. Batman Mask of the Phantasm 4. Then the Dark Knight movies. And honestly, I gotta say, I kind of like all 3 of the Dark Knight movies. I do like Begins the best, because it is a lot more focused. And all that with Ra's al Ghul. Which Ra's al Ghul is one of my favorite villains in the Batman. And he's one of my favorite Batman villains. Him and Two-Face. I like Two-Face. Ra's al Ghul. I also like Clayface. I also like the Man-Bat too. But anyway. So yeah, I give this set, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Can't give it no higher because Two-Face is missing the plate. Doesn't have no gun. I understand why that wasn't sold. And then instead of freaking giving us the coin like they did with the old toy, they gave us him flipping that coin. That's what it is. So I'm going to put this Man-Bat back. And I'm going to bring in the other Batman figures that I got off to the side here. And, yeah. Yeah, another thing I like about this bat is... Oh, shoot. That is knocked over on Christopher Bale Batman. And there goes Riddler. But I really like how realistic this thing looks. It's also a scary sight to wake up to, but yeah. So yeah, let me get this back over there, pick up the Riddler, and pick up the stuff off my floor. I did some comparisons with these figures, the villains and the heroes. Buzzway is going so well. But anyway. Pick that up. Alright, now I gotta put this back close too. And pick the Riddler up. Golly. Good thing these ain't fragile like NECA figures. Alright. So, yeah. It's a little wonky. Yeah. This is gonna be probably one of the best videos ever. Not really. Alright, so we're gonna scoot. Let me skin characters back. Put it on me for a minute. As you can see, my stubble's in my beard. Alright, so moved over Riddler. George Clooney Batman. Christian Bale Batman. And Michael Keaton Batman. And this is not the Batman 89 Batman. Alright. So here's all the Batmans together. Close. Looks like the Clooney one's a little bit taller than the Val Kilmer one. Could be wrong. Maybe it's just because of how I got it, set up. But the other three guys look a little bit taller. And this is not Michael Keaton from Batman 89. This is Michael Keaton from the Flash movie that came out a couple years ago. See, the villains are in the back. As you can see, you got the Batman figures. These are all the figures I have. Well, in my collection. These two are mine, and the Batman Forever. And like I said, George Clooney one's my son's. But, they all look really good together. And, I wish this was a Christian Bale masked Batman figure, though. But this is that one that didn't have the mask. In fact, I did a short where I was goofing around with this where I'm like, I'm Batman and that's Kyle Reese. Kyle Reese. But yeah. Batman figures look pretty good together. I like the Val Kilmer one. It looks really nice. The Christian Bale one's okay because it's like not fully suited. Christian Bale ain't even got the cape. And the Michael Keaton one, that's from The Flash. And the reason why I haven't bought any of the Batman 89 figures is because I'm waiting for McFarlane to put out that whole wave of Batman 89 after Batman Returns. So, yeah. Let's move the Batmans back for now. Also do a comparison with this Val Kilmer Batman to the other villains. Imagine if Val Kilmer faced off an Arnold Schwarzenegger. If Val Kilmer would have came back as Batman and Robin, imagine how that would have been. That would have been a very interesting battle there. And these guys were two big stars at the time, too. Big action stars, did some comedies and all that stuff. As you see, Schwarzenegger's taller than Kilmer. We'll move him. Then we'll do some other silly, spoofy stuff with the villain. Here's the Robin from Batman and Robin. Bit taller than Val Kilmer. Maybe it's just because of how I got him. I got Val Kilmer standing, so I don't know. I think Val Kilmer was a little bit taller than Chris O'Donnell when they had that, Alright, now, let's move this. Let's put Poison Ivy next to Val Kilmer. Now, you're the kind of bat I like. It's a car. Chicks dig the car, right? Oh, yeah. Anyway, alright, we'll move Poison Ivy back. Then I'll do some goofy interactions with the frickin' villains. Alright, here's Alicia Silverstone next to Val Kilmer. She is shorter. And she's barely standing. Yeah, these freaking Batman Forever figures also stand better than the Batman and Robin figures, you know. I don't know what the deal is. You know, it's freaking brutal trying to get her to stand. Alright, anyway. Ugh. There we go, got her to stand. And you are Batgirl! Oh, okay. Let's go. Alright, let's move my Val Kilmer Batman over here. Ugh. I really hope McFarlane's able to put out the Series 2 of these figures too when it comes. So let's get some goofy interactions. First off, let's do Riddler and Poison Ivy. Because they're like the residential green characters in these waves. So yeah, and George Clooney just fell. Hey, you look good. You know what? How about we have a little green on green action? Are you serious? I wouldn't touch you with a thorn. So you're saying there's a chance? No, you moron. So you're saying there's a... No, you moron. Just shut up. Not a very good girl voice. Well, alrighty then. Alright. Ugh, crap. What's this? Also compared to Robin together. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? I'm Two-Face. Well, I'm Mr. Freeze. Well, you know what? Heads, I let you live. Tails, I shoot your damn head off. Flip the coin. He just froze Two-Face. That is for all the puns and all the jokes you made as Two-Face in this Batman movie. But then you make puns on that. You know what? I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can do whatever I want. And I'm playing Mr. Freeze. Anyway. Silly. So, yeah. Let's put my Two-Face back there. Yeah, I can't believe that freaking metal part is not there. Alright, let's compare to Robin side by side. Yeah. That's for stealing Batgirl. Anyway. And you know what? They look pretty good together. Ah! Move. Poison Ivy figure. Yeah. Alright, let's get the Robins. You know what? I gotta say, this Robin falling. I gotta say, I like the collar scheme for this one because it's like the Robin suit, but it's freaking rubber. And this is kind of the Nightwing suit, you know, aka also the Red Hood suit. But yeah, this one's darker, and I like it. It fits in with the aesthetic of the Batman movies and what they were going for with all these movies. But you know what? I still like this one better because it looks like Robin and it doesn't look like Nightwing. And I think, yeah, you get a better likeness of Chris O'Donnell with this than you do the Robin that I got. Yeah, I don't know. I think they made this one maybe a smidge bit taller than that. They're supposed to be the same height because it's the same person. But anyway, I like this suit. I like this suit better. But, you know, I like Robin looking like Robin for the Batman movies. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll do it. Let me know what you guys think about these waves. And, please like this video, comment, subscribe for more. Follow my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornsby 3 Show. Like I said, I gave a 4 because Monday I gave a 3 out of 5 to the Batman and Robin wave. But I gave a 4 out of 5 to the Batman Forever wave. It's definitely a way better movie. But anyway, yeah, and I like how the Val Kilmer Batman looks. And of all the Batman figures up here, I think the Val Kilmer one looks the best, even though I'm a big Michael Keaton fan, but that's from the Flash movie, so yeah. Whenever they come out with that Batman 89 wave, hopefully after the Batman Returns early next year, then I'll be happy to get that, and I'll probably either give this one to my son or sell it. I don't know, probably give it to my son because he'll probably want it. But I got the little freaking grapple gun in his hand too, and then I got this blaster gun and the Christian Bale Batman gun. Honestly, think about the Val Kilmer and Christian Bale Batmans kinda are similar to each other in certain ways. If you pay attention to the Dark Knight movies, and then you pay attention to Batman Forever, you know, aside from the crazy freaking Batman voice that Christian Bale had in Batman, you know, in the Dark Knight trilogy, they're pretty much similar. It's kind of like how you got Daniel Craig's Bond is kind of tied to Pierce Brosnan's Bond. And like Roger Moore's Bond is kind of tied to Sean Connery's Bond. Brosnan's Bond was kind of tied to Timothy Dalton's Bond. So yeah. So pretty interesting. But anyway, that'll do it. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow my Facebook fan page, Mr. Orange 83 Show. Follow my Facebook business page, Trigen Toys. Also, check out the playthrough this Friday. I may do a short tomorrow, who knows. Probably another Not My Newport and show something else other than what I showed last week. But, yeah. Playthrough is going to be Batman Arkham Asylum, the final battle with the Joker. Where he's Titan Joker, so, yeah. Anyway, that'll do it. Catch you guys later, and peace out.